Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about Cardi B filing a new motion. And in this new motion, it has expanded to Tasha K's husband and her husband family members, as well as Tasha K's family members, right? So, Cardi B lawyers, they have filed a new motion in the bankruptcy court, and they are accusing Tasha K of violation of the initial gag order and false claims of compliance. As you guys can recall, Cardi B was awarded $4 million in the defamation lawsuit back in 2022. Okay? So $4 million in damages. In 2023 to 2024, Tasha K filed for bankruptcy. When she filed for bankruptcy, she went to the court and said, Your Honor, because I'm so bankrupt, I cannot pay this woman $4 million. I am willing to pay her something, but not $4 million. So the court reviewed all of Tasha K's bankruptcy filing, and the court was like, okay, you have submitted more than enough evidence to substantiate your claims. So we are going to reduce the $4 million judgment by law, and you're going to pay Cardi B only $1.2 million under a strict repayment plan. And a part of this repayment plan is a non-disparagement clause, which means that a part of you paying the $1.2 million is in exchange for a gag order. The gag order protects Cardi B, offsets, and any future relationship that Cardi B gets in, right? So Tasha K was like, alright, cool, definitely, most definitely, I can do that. But no, Cardi B is saying on May 4th of this year, Your Honor, Tasha K has violated the gag order. She has been talking about my baby daddy, which is my estranged husband, and the present baby daddy. And I have evidence of this contempt. I have evidence of this violation. So when she went back to court and she filed a new claim, the judge reviewed it and saw two posts where it was confirmed that Tasha K did spoke about Stephen Diggs and Offset indirectly. On April of this year, that's when they found violations. April of 2026, where they alleged that Tasha K mocked Offset in a live stream, made indirect references to Cardi B and Stephen Diggs, right? So the court said to Tasha K, we are not gonna replace the $4 million judgment for now, but you're gonna remove those posts, and if you're found in any further violation, you're gonna pay the $4 million instead of the 1.2. Critics have been saying that Tasha K will now have to pay the $4 million. It's not true. It is still $1.2 million, but they have sanctioned Tasha K and her attorney. Tasha K's attorney has to pay 10% of Cardi B's legal fees because of Tasha K violating the gag order. Now, in the judge ruling after Cardi B filed a new motion, right, and Tasha K was found in contempt, civil contempt, right, and she was ordered to remove the contents, concessions of commentary, and payment of Cardi B legal fee. That's the only thing that Tasha K has been found liable on so far. So she doesn't need to pay anything extra, right? However, the new motion is now saying we're gonna expand our research, and this research is we're gonna check out Mr. Kibi and Mr. Kibi's family, because we want to know if Mr. Kibi is hiding money and or assets on Tasha K's behalf, because if he is doing so, it means that he is in violation. And if the Kibi family in general is found in support of hiding money and or assets on Tasha K's behalf, they will be held in violation as well. So the court has expanded the liability to cover Tasha K, husband, and his family, making him responsible if he aids or participates in any breach or breaches. So there's no new lawsuits. There's no new payment besides Cardi B's legal fees. There's nothing new besides what I've outlined to you guys. I've done some in-depth research, and as such, and so I'm able to tell you what I'm telling you. This is just a procedural escalation. It's not a fresh lawsuit. It's just Cardi B leveraging bankruptcy court to tighten the compliance and, silencing Tasha K after the violation. That's what she is doing. And she is expanding the gag order to cover her two biggest enemies and their family. That's all she's doing at this point. But we're going to see how this pans out, because the truth is, as I've always said, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it the best way I know how to. Like hell, my good auntie is hiding that money and those assets damn good, and I must commend her. Hide them, auntie. Hide them. Hide them. You should hide them. Because while I don't support her talking some things about Cardi B, especially when it comes to STDs and STIs, even though what the internet thinks happened in that case is not what happened, but it's none of my business to tell y'all what happened. If y'all ain't paying close attention by now, I can't force y'all to pay close attention, okay? But I support my auntie in hiding that money, and hide them, girl, hide them. You know why I support her? Cardi B is a criminal. Cardi B is a criminal. She is. She spoke about drugging and robbing men to fund her hip-hop career, right? And then each time someone talks about it, she says, I hate men and I'll do it again. So she has no remorse for drugging and robbing men. But if that was a man who came to social media and gloating about drugging and robbing women, we would burn that man on a stake and crucify him the next day, like how they crucified Jesus, right? Now, after Cardi B did all of that, Cardi B paid to get women beaten up because those women were messing around her husband. It wasn't her husband who was messing around those women, It was just those women who held her husband hostage, and they were doing to her husband what they like to do to her husband. Her husband had absolutely no part to play in that, right? Sarcasm. And after that, she lost that case, and she has moved on to the same type of lifestyle of dating toxic men who love to cheat. This time, I don't know what she's going to do to these women. She may get very creative and do other things to these women, because when a person says that they have no remorse for drugging and robbing men, we have to assume that you have no remorse in beating up those women, and you would do it again. And just the other day, Cardi B's credit cards were stolen and they racked up some charges, right? Cardi B went on live and she was like, if nothing comes out of this, I know y'all, and I'm gonna get y'all asses beaten up. Same old Cardi B, no change, okay? No, that does not stop there. Cardi B, a couple days ago, was promoting a face cream on Insta and on TikTok. During the short clip of her promoting the video, she said the cream, she made false claims about the cream, making her face appear the way it is. And she said, I haven't gotten any plastic surgery or nothing, right? And her fans were in the comment section saying, oh, you're talking about this month, right? You have to be talking about this month because we know you've gotten plastic surgery. So, my point is, consistently, Cardi B can do whatever she wants, and she gets away with it consistently. She prays for Tasha K to be in a sick hospital bed, suffering, while still paying her. And while you can say she's bitter and angry against Tasha K, what was her excuse for saying that Tasha K's kids will never go to college? What did the kids do to Cardi B? So, Cardi B's not a nice person. She's not. She only understands how to play with y'all. So she plays with you guys and she plays in y'all faces, and she knows the right words to say. So she keeps doing it and she keeps getting away with it. But every time she gets angry and she calls a woman a black monkey, a black ugly bitch, that's the true Cardi B. Calling Tasha K ugly, calling Tasha K's names, but it's okay. But if someone else does it to Cardi B, even if they're speaking the truth, because Cardi B has money and power to win lawsuits, not because she's factual, your evidence has to be heavy against Cardi B to come out on top, and you have to have a good attorney, good status, or else her and her bully lawyer team, they're gonna come in and bully you, and you are gonna be the problem. Never Cardi B. Never. Okay? Like, the evidence has to be raw and 100% fair and extremely inadmissible for you to get justice. And as such, I pray over my good aunts' money and assets wherever they're hidden. I pray the Lord sends the right host of angels to keep those assets and money well hidden so that Tasha K's kids can go to school, go to college, and receive the damn best education that life has to offer. And I pray generational wealth in her family. And that's all I have to say about that for this video. Peace.